Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today it's time for some more British action in, at least at the moment, one of my actually favorite tanks. And it's bizarre. This thing really shouldn't be treating me as well as it is, but it is. I'm not complaining. This thing is freaking amazing. I just cannot explain it. Like, the gun on this thing is not that fantastic. 171 pen, 150 damage. Let's be honest, is not the best tier 7 gun. It's a good gun at tier 6. Tier 7, not fantastic. I mean, I'm platooned up here with Somea in the Tiger, and, you know, when you talk about a good gun, that's a good gun at tier 7. This thing, not so much. And we're here in a tier 9 game. Ugh. Okay, yeah, well, yeah, well, we'll just have to see what happens. Our T-71 just took out the enemy T-71, who then called him a cannibal. Oh, that's nice. I like that one. Anywho, so we're getting into position here, and there is one piece of artillery, and I wanted to go up to the hill where the SP1C is, but just couldn't get there fast enough, and the enemy moved up very aggressively. So we have a T-51 here, and he is turning around. Crap, we have more shit over there, Conqueror. But I guess one of the things with this tank is that reload is so damn good that, you know, by the time somebody reacts and they're thinking, you know, I'm gonna stay here for just a moment and, you know, just take my shot and then I move. Yeah, in that time I've put in 2 or 3 shots with this thing. So currently we are working the ridgeline here. We just got slammed by something unknown. Might have been the SU-152 with a 122mm gun. I repair my gun, and yeah, we're not doing too hot here, but we're just working the ridgeline right now. We just sort of create the crossfire here is what we're doing. So if this dude is gonna move up, I'm gonna put shots in him, and he's gonna stop moving up. Oh, that PZ or SP1C, yikes. I need to put a shot into his lower plates, but even that I severely doubt I can even pen. Pulling back here because of the Conqueror going up on the side there, really don't want to get shot by him. And we're just keeping the pressure up on these guys. Like, half the time when I'm shooting these guys, it's not even so much to actually damage them, but just to scare them into not moving up. And yeah, I know that most of these shots just don't have a snowball's chance in hell to actually penetrate them, but if you can just keep them scared enough that, you know, you keep shooting and ow. Let's see where that one went through. Through a gun mantlet. I would not be surprised if that was a premium round, because that's pretty tough to pen on this tank. That's why I like this tank, probably. If you go hold down, and I'm getting pissed at artillery because not a single shell has gone into RD, or from RD, not a single shell has gone into any of these tanks. And clearly we can use some help. The other flank is devastating. You know, our flank, I mean, is devastating the rest there. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, shot goes wide, sadly. T-54 still looking at us. But we have a hold down. That's, by the way, a WZ, not a T-54. From the outline, they look similar. Okay, we have a Tiger against us. Bounced. And we're already reloaded. I'm sure he isn't. Not quite yet. There he is. His reload is not that much worse than mine, but it's slightly worse. Put one into the ass of the Conqueror, and we finish him off by fire. Fantastic result there. And as you can see, our team is kind of dying, but we are still putting up the pressure here. And we're still making them sort of not want to peek here. Bounce yet another shell. Bounce yet another one. And we put another shell into his face here. So Maya's working on the other side there. Try to put one into his tracks there. He's kind enough to actually back out, so we can put another one into him. Oh crap, they're actually coming forward now. Trying to put one into the PC-1, no, whatever, what light tank was that? RU-251, there we go. I thought he might be in that bush, so yeah, right now we're pretty much screwed here. So I'm just trying to call out for artillery, trying to track this dude. There we go, finally track him, but just artillery, our RD sucks balls in this game. He is not helping on the flank where he should. Clearly, I mean, we haven't seen Artie put in a single shot into our flank here. Not one. And we have a hold down T-54. Those things are tough as hell. And those things can hold flanks or even push them if he's hold down. And only now Artie notices, gee, maybe I should do something. Gah. So, if you play artillery, that is sort of fine. It's part of the game. I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to say I'm too pleased with artillery, but, you know, they're part of the game. They're part of your team. And if you're in artillery, what you need to do is focus on the most important target. That is quite literally your job. In this case, if we pause the game here real quick, and we enlarge the map here. So, clearly, this flank was doing just fine. They pushed around and they took everything out. So is that the flank you need to support with your artillery when they're already going up that fast and wrecking face? No. If you have a flank where they pushed way further than any normal game, I mean normally this fighting happens around here on this flank, not around here. They pushed in very, very aggressively. So at that point artillery just needs to have an overview, look at his map and think, okay, the 7890 line is doing fine, they don't need my help. However, the other line is struggling. The enemy has pushed up aggressively. I mean, from there, he has shots up to right here. He can easily shoot past the castle. Because if you look at the map here, where he is, draw a line, zip, he can lob shells right in there. He has a line on. So, he could have helped us out on that corner. He could have helped out with the guys that are on this side of the castle. There are multiple here. So, our team here, if we turn around a bit, nope, like that. We had a T-34, a Yak Tiger, an IS-6, and an SP-1C. And we had a buttload of Eminis? Yes, Eminis here as well. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at least of them. Yeah, something like that. So, and we had a couple of the tier 9s here as well, which, you know, is always fun. So, we really, obviously, and clearly needed the help from artillery. I've requested fire a couple of times, just no shots coming in. So, I'm guessing he was supporting the other side, but that side was doing fine. And at that point, you really need an artillery player that can actually read the map. That is what you have to do in artillery. You have to look at your map and analyze what is going on. This flank is doing fine. Do they need my help then? No. As artillery, your primary goal is to dig out targets that are hull down that just cannot be taken out by our team. Gee, does that sound like that T-54 that was hull down right in front of us? Gee golly, it does sound like it. So in the interest of time, I'm not really going to show you the rest of the game. Maybe I'll just speed it up. We'll just watch it at double speed. There were some funny moments, actually. Let me slow this down. I mean, this T-71 should have been dead like multiple times here. So, let me make the map smaller. This lovely WZ-120 actually goes up on the rubble. It's kind of hard to show you. All the damn does, but he parked his tank on top of the rubble there and actually couldn't point his gun down far enough to hit the T-71. Fail. So T-71 goes around, puts a shot in, puts another one in, bounces, takes a T-54 shot and only gets tracked. This guy should have been so dead already, and he finally gets finished off. He got so lucky. But anyways, we are capping their base. Tiger 2 is on cap. Now he shouldn't be firing at these dudes, he should just be sitting on the cap and just capping. That's another thing that I want to discuss and throw in the group here. So, the enemy have 4 tanks remaining. 2 mediums, a heavy and a light tank. We have 1 heavy, a medium and a TD. The TD is over there, so right near these guys, right? Our heavy is capping and our medium is over there. What you need to do at this point, if you want to guarantee a win, which you kind of want to do, is not get greedy. You should hide. Even though you're a heavy, even though you're full health, you should hide. T-54 needs to delay these guys. the J Panther 2 there needs to delay these guys and just have them cap. You can finish them off if you can, obviously, but you need to use delaying tactics. There's no point in him shooting, because that will actually risk them shooting back. And somebody in chat is actually saying, hide Tiger. Yes, he should hide. J Panther gets finished off by the RU. T54 taking shots from all sides here. Finishes off the WZ-120 with a fire. Fantastic. T54 puts a shot into that beep of a Tiger who should have hid. Like I said, if your game is this close, you cannot afford to get shot. You need to win by capping because it's too damn close here. So T54 is finishing off the Tiger. Fantastic. I was up against an enemy T54. I think actually a type here just HE his face because, you know, that wouldn't have happened. Just splash damage him and that would have killed him. Come on, we're gonna reload before she say HE him. Okay, finish him off. Fantastic. Now we just have the RU-251, which is a pretty damn good little light tank. I really want to get my hands on one. But I have so many tanks I need to work on. I'm working on it, but it will take some time because I'm working on like 5 different tanks at the moment. 6, 7, 8, I don't even know. I think I have a total of 15 tanks that actually still need experience. Yeah. So, Tiger versus RU. Who is gonna win? Do we actually have a shot? Doesn't seem like it. Trying to switch to the Tiger. There we go. Sitting massively in the open, always fantastic. I mean, there's not that much cover here, obviously, but you can at least sit on the sides. They're not smack in the middle of the field. I mean, the further you go to that side, the further he is going to have to peek out around the buildings to actually shoot you. So pull back and sit in that corner. There's no artillery, so there's nothing that can splash you or anything. So T54 going into the RU here, reversing, take a shot. Oh, and the RU missed. Come on. Ass ram, ass ram, ass ram. What? Ass ram kill. Finishing him off in stealth and getting a top gun for ass ramming him to death. Well done, T54. Let's take a look at the post-game stats. So, Mastery Badge First Class. And like I said, this tank has just been treating me well. I've got an Arsonist and a Bruiser. Woohoo! Yeah, we did stuff. So, decent amount of people walked away with 1,041 experience, which is only first class. You really need to step up your game in this thing. We did second highest damage as a tier 7 in a tier 9 game. Not too shabby at all. We did over 2k, almost 2,100 damage. That Conqueror, that was a lucky ass shot. We just barely had a line on his ass and we actually lit him on fire. But we put 3 shells into him, doing 720 damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty damn good. So yeah, that fire really helped my damage output there. Fired 28, hit 24, penetrated 12. Penetration, like I said, is not fantastic, especially in tier 9. But most, or not most, but a lot of those shots were just to keep the T54 at bay, just to keep him down and not rush us, because I knew what was going to happen. As soon as he rushes us, it's over. I can't do jack shit. But look at this. We blocked 1,700 damage. Half the shots we took, we blocked. That is fantastic, and that is where this tank excels. Just like a T29, this thing is really good when you get it hauled down. It's not as impenetrable as a T29, but as you can see here, the turret can definitely function and bounce quite a bit of shells. We made 25k profit if we didn't have a premium account, but we did, so we made 44k profit and a grand total of 8,117 experience. Well, that's nice for my crew. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.